What is up, everybody? Dan DeSilva here, and welcome to 2017. Finally, it's your year. It's your year to get started, all right? So again, my name is Dan DeSilva. Welcome. For those of you that are new here, the 2,000 of you that are brand spanking new, welcome to this awesome channel where we cover literally everything that involves e-commerce. We literally talk about it all. And in today's video, for you newcomers, I'm gonna outline what the drop shipping model is and why it's really important that you follow it. Now again, if you haven't yet, what I suggest you do is subscribe to this channel because we put out a lot of tricks, tips, and techniques. And make sure you head over to our blog, ecomdudes.com, to check out everything that we have. But today is all about what the drop shipping model is and how you can get involved with it most importantly. Now listen, okay? Everybody knows, pretty much everybody knows what the drop shipping model is if you've been here already. But there's different things that are coming along in 2017 that is gonna help change the way everything works in drop shipping. So without any further ado, I'm literally just going extremely crazy with the amount of videos that I'm gonna be releasing during the next, I'd say the rest of this month in January. Because I actually took a break from creating a bunch of content, creating a bunch of videos and going out there and kind of like creating stuff because I wanted to focus on my stores. And we got them to the point where this month alone, just with 15 days, we're gonna clear over $1 million in the very first month, which I'm super excited about. I think we're at like $400,000 now with still a decent amount of time to go. And again, really excited about that. But again, I'm here creating more content now since I have everything back on track, automated, we scaled up, etc. So again, what is drop shipping? What is the model? How can you do it? Take a look at it right now. All right, welcome everybody to the Drop Shipping Explained from myself personally, Dan DeSilva, the CEO of eCom Dudes. Now, we're actually going to outline a lot of stuff in here, so make sure you're paying very close attention because this right here that you see on your screen is the exact outline. This is one of my favorite pictures, and I ran a quick Google search, and ever since I ran a quick Google search for an outline of how dropshipping works to explain it to you, I found this image, and it's absolutely one of the best images out there. But we're going to start off from the very top so everybody understands what's going on over here. We're going to start off with the supplier chain. So essentially what's happening here is we're going to go out there and find a supplier who has products that we can sell for decent margins. So let me go ahead and kind of show you an example of what suppliers that you can find and where you can go out and find them. Now, before I do that, let me just explain to you what the supplier's job is. The supplier, their job is to just go out there and have the product in stock that you can sell to your customer. So the supplier is gonna have a product maybe for $1 or $2. It can be anything. It can be trinkets, t-shirts, shoes, literally anything you can possibly imagine. I'll show you in just a few moments what I mean. But the supplier is gonna have the item for pennies on the dollar, perhaps even $1 or $2. And what you can do is you can go out there and you could sell it once we hit the customer. You can actually sell it to them via Facebook ads and other means to go out there and advertise and sell it to them for $10. So say you buy it for $2 from the supplier and then you go to the customer and sell it to the customer for $10. The in between, the $8 would be your profit before ad spend. All right, so just keep that in mind. Now I actually want to go ahead and show you just one of the main sources that everybody knows about for actually going out there and pretty much fulfilling and finding suppliers. So everybody may or may not know about right here what you see on your screen, which is Aliexpress. And Aliexpress is pretty big. We also have companies like DHgate as well that are literally wholesalers from China. So again, it really depends which route and what you feel most comfortable using. Aliexpress is the biggest without a doubt, and they're the most well-known as well. But again, they also have a massive selection. So if we go and just search dog harness, okay? Let me just give you an example over here. So you can grab this, let's see, this harness right, I'm gonna grab you just a quick one, all right? Just an example. So over here, all right, so right here, you have a dog harness for $5 if you want a small, extra small, whatever it is, extra small in blue, or you want a small in blue or green. It becomes $6. Now you can sell this for $15, $20, etc. on your site. So just keep that in mind that you actually have some very good margins in here as well. So if I were to go ahead and cross-reference this, and I'm just gonna give you a little inside scoop of how this would work. Now, I'm just going over here and searching dog harness inside of Amazon to see what people are selling dog harnesses for. So we have $21 over here, $20 over here, we have $13 over here. This one looks very simple. So I mean, literally, it's super simple, something you can find for literally $2-3 on AliExpress as well. Over here, okay, this seems to be kind of the one that we're going out there and looking to sell as well. So as you can tell, there's different sizes over here. So if we went to like large, it'd be 14 bucks, whatever it is. So let me just go back over here and kind of look at what we have over here. So this is pretty much the same exact harness that we have. Now what they're doing, their model's completely different. Their model isn't drop shipping, but I just want to see what price they're selling it for. Now the reason I'm doing that is because they're actually not getting this product over here for $7. They might be getting it for, I would say, anywhere from $2 to $3 per unit, because they're buying in bulk with Amazon. The only reason we're using Amazon, or I'm showing you what I'm doing over here, is just to see what they're selling it at. So they're going out there and selling this for $12, and if they're Prime members, they get free shipping as well. But you can go ahead and charge $2, $3 on shipping on here as well. And if you're very, very close friends with the supplier, what you can do is literally go out there, connect with this supplier, chat them up as well. There's a chat feature on here when you log in as well that you can go ahead and use. And what you're going to be able to do is really work your way down. So this piece could probably be $4 and you can sell it for $12. So just make sure you're going out there and building up a relationship with the supplier. But Aliexpress is exactly where you want to start. This was just a quick pretty much just a quick overview of what you can be doing with Aliexpress as a supplier. Now, I'm not saying go out there and sell dog harnesses. That's not at all what I'm saying. What I'm just showing you is pretty much an example of what you can do. So health and beauty, if we go into health and beauty, we dive even deeper. Let's see over here. Beauty essentials, okay? So we go to beauty essentials and they have a bunch of different stuff that you can go ahead and sell as well. So again, that's the whole point of a supplier. But let's go back right now so I can show you step number 2. Step number 2 is all about the traffic. Now, in order to make sales, you need customers. You need people on your website. You need traffic, period. So what I'm going to want you to do is realize that going out there and generating traffic is actually very, very easy. There's tons of different ways you can go out there. You can use Pinterest. You can use Instagram. You can use Facebook ads as well. So again, traffic, there's a never-ending supply of traffic. You just need to know how to exactly go out there and get it. And that is a completely different series as well. In the description, if you want to know how we're generating traffic, I'm going to link you back to other videos that we have on how to go out there and use Instagram and Facebook ads to generate traffic. It's very, very simple. So what happens here is if you go out and find a supplier who has a product for $2 and it takes you around another $2 to make the sale, and each sale you generate is $10, that means $2 for the supplier, $2 for Facebook ads, Instagram, whatever platform you're using to advertise. If it costs you $2 to make every sale, that means it's $4 total on a $10 sale. You keep the $6 difference, okay? That's your profit in the end. So when it comes down to it, traffic's very, very important. Now I'm going to show you 3 platforms that I suggest you tap into and learn how to use as well. And they're going to be in order from the best to the least greatest. But I just want to go ahead and say that each and every one has their pros and their cons. A lot of people use Facebook, a lot of people use Instagram. It really depends on what you feel most comfortable with. So let me go ahead right now and show you what I suggest in the top 3 listed out right now. So starting off at number 1, Facebook. Everybody knows Facebook. But however, I just want to go ahead and make this very clear. My number 1 is tied between Facebook and Instagram influencers. So if we go ahead and kind of take a look at the Facebook model where you're paying around, depending on what your CPM is, which stands for cost per milli, which is essentially the cost for every 1,000 impressions that you generate. So if you're getting anywhere from $7 to $11 CPMs, which stands for, $7 for every 1,000 impressions your ad has, then that's a decent amount, but it all depends on the ROI as well. So Facebook, that's how you're going to be paying, is you're going to be paying for every 1,000 impressions. Now, for Instagram, it becomes completely different. You actually go ahead and use influencers. So you use actual people. So let me go ahead and see right here. I'm just going to type in somebody that might, okay, there we go. So she's an influencer. Everybody knows who Kim Kardashian is, so it's just quick and easy for me to go ahead and show you what I'm trying to talk about over here. So somebody like Kim Kardashian, she has massive pulls. So what we would do in our company is we would reach out to people with 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 followers, and we would contact them and ask them to promote our items. Now, the way they would actually want to be paid is just by a set amount, whether it's $100, $150, etc. And you can tap into hundreds and thousands of people for cheaper than Facebook. However, Facebook definitely has some of the best traffic out there as well. So it's a catch-22 on what you want to learn and what you feel most comfortable with. And then finally, Pinterest ads. Now, Pinterest is a great source Pinterest is definitely something you want to tap into if you're going and trying to really dominate a woman-filled niche as well. So again, that's part 2, which is traffic. Again, I'm just outlining every single little crevice when it comes down to the drop shipping model and how it works. Now I want to go back and head in and kind of show you the rest, which is part number 3, which is the platform. So now it's about your platform. Now listen, I'm going to be very, very honest with you. You can do fulfillment by Amazon, which is a little bit different. You're actually gonna have to buy bulk and ship to Amazon. That can be your store. Now the pros is they provide you the traffic, they handle everything for you, but your margins are a little bit lower. Now, number 2, the option that I can give you is using a platform like WooCommerce or Shopify. Now, those platforms are the most well-known. They're the easiest to tap into, and they're something that anybody can do. So I'm going to show you right now the difference of all 3 of them and what you can actually do to tap into each and every one of them. Shopify and WooCommerce, same thing. The only difference is Shopify costs $29 a month. WooCommerce is free. You just have to pay $10 a month for your own hosting. However, for an extra $19 a month, you'll be able to have Shopify, and they have the entire uptime, which means that you will never experience server crashes. And if they do, they're instantly picked back up. And if your server crashes, you're going to need to hire more people to help you out with your server and everything else. And then you have your last option, which is fulfillment by Amazon, also known as FBA. Now, FBA is completely different, and it's outside the drop shipping model. However, Amazon is very, very, very good to tap into because they provide you the traffic, they handle the fulfillment for you, they do every single little thing for you, and all you have to do is put up a few thousand up front to buy the products in bulk and do your research at first. So I'm going to show you the 3 different options right now. So starting off, number 1, we have Shopify. Now you can get started with a 14-day free trial, and if you want to go ahead and get a discount, we actually have something set up with Shopify where you're going to be able to get a pretty nice discount as well, and that's going to be in the description down below. But then you have WooCommerce over here. WooCommerce is free, but like I said, it does require you to know a little bit more about what's going on with your server and how to install it as well. It's very hands-on and technical, and it's not really as good as Shopify in my opinion. But then we have Amazon over here, and Amazon's a completely different monster. It's a completely different segment, but I'm just showing you exactly different type of levels that you have. So you have self-hosted, right, which is perfect with dropshipping, and then you have the bulk ordering, which is Amazon. But again, because we're sticking with dropshipping only in this video, Amazon becomes irrelevant. And out of these 2, WooCommerce and Shopify, Shopify is the best bet. So now let's go back to step number 4. So step number 4 is all about the fulfillment. Now the fulfillment is actually pretty dang easy. So when somebody comes to your site, your customer comes to your site from Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, they purchase, what happens is the sale right here goes right back to the supplier, and then the supplier ships out for you. So you never have to touch a product or anything. But how does that work exactly? Well, simple. You would actually get the orders inside of your back office, inside of your Shopify account. And then once they're inside, it's very, very easy as well. There's literally a tab that says orders, and you can check everybody's orders. Now, the other thing that you have to realize is once you click on those orders and you click somebody's name, you get all their information. All you have to do is give your information that you have in your system to your supplier, and they do the rest for you. They'll give you the tracking numbers that you can provide to your customer. They're going to go ahead and handle the shipping for you. They're going to do everything, and you never have to touch a product in your life. So when it boils back down to it, this is the model you want to follow. This right here is by far the easiest system to follow to help you kind of kickstart your entrepreneurship journey as well into the e-commerce space if you're brand new. However, for those of you that are a little bit more experienced, you're seasoned and veterans out there, you already knew about all this. Now what we're really going to be talking about is also FBA, and we're really going to start hyper-targeting FBA and really expanding just to show you what more that you can do, because of the fact, and I just want to go ahead and say this right from the start, is not only did Shopify recently broker a deal with Amazon where they directly integrate now, you can have your products on Amazon, on the actual Amazon store, but we're going to show you exactly how that works. And that's one of the biggest reasons why we talked about Amazon today. Otherwise, we don't really like to talk about Amazon because it's a completely different realm to tap into. So again, this is by far the easiest model for you to tap into. And if you want to learn a lot more and you want to see a bunch of case studies, you want to know exactly how we turned $300 into $27,000, you can take a look at the blog at ecomdudes.com and take a look at every single little thing that we have outlined there for you. the blog posts, the case studies that we have, the free downloads, the cheat sheets that we're gonna give you, and everything that you need. So without any further ado, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if this really helped you out and clarified a lot of things for you. My name is Dan DeSilva, and I'll see you in just a few seconds. All right, so I hope you learned a lot. There's a ton of stuff that we actually covered here in this video about what dropshipping is and how you can go ahead and get started with it right away. Now, we have other videos on the channel that I suggest you go and watch if you want to further your education with the dropshipping model. So again, without any further ado, take a look at the channel, subscribe most importantly, but aside from subscribing, go and take a look at ecomdudes.com. There's going to be links in the description down below on pretty much, well, blog posts that we suggest you go and read that are on Ecom Dudes and exactly how you can get started right away. So again, thank you so much. Take a look at all the other videos that we're going to be releasing this week alone. There's a ton of stuff that we're going to be releasing, so I'm excited about this. Again, my name is Dan DeSilva. I'm the CEO of Ecom Dudes. I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.